Aries Spears done stepped in some shit with Ice Cube and 50 Cent. You gotta hear what he came back with. Let's get into it.
You're one of the funniest guys in the world. I appreciate all your contributions. And everything you do, I believe, is hip-hop, right? You always represent hip-hop culture.
That's a East Coast culture.
We gotta fix the Ice Cube borderline violation, right? Because Ice Cube, here in this show, this is the love of the culture. This is the preservation. This is like the national preservation forest of hip-hop. And whatever that means. And, Ice Cube, living legend. Is it just jokes with you, or do you ever feel like...
Listen, let me be clear. Did I miss something? We skipped the whole thing.
No, but I'm doing the Jada Kiss right now. I'm trying to fix this.
Let me be clear here. First and foremost, I never attacked Ice Cube, the man. I never attacked his character. And first of all, my whole point was this word hate is being so overly abused and thrown around now that unless you have an opinion that's favorable, you're a hater. No, I'm opinionated. And then sometimes in my delivery comedically, I'm gonna be a little bit brutal. But at the end of the day, I never question his character. I never questioned him as a man. And listen, I even gave him his flowers and said, yes, he is a pioneer, a trailblazer, an icon in hip hop, especially with the West Coast. I'm just not a fan of his artistry. And by that, I'm just simply meaning, listen, man, for me, my musical palette, my hip hop palette, I'm an East Coast dude, man. But I like Snoop. I like Pop, who technically is from the East. But nonetheless, just because I'm not a fan of that does not mean that I'm a hater. And if I'm being really specific, what I was really speaking to was comedically, acting-wise. Because I just feel like, and listen, I know it's all about getting the bag and the money. And, I just feel like with sometimes artistry, a rapper can't do comedically what a comedian can, because that's a muscle. That's an instinct. That's in our blood. We eat, sleep, shit, breathe comedy. No more than I can go in the booth and do what you can. Better than you.
I saw T.I. Do some comedy. He was actually pretty good. Okay, don't go there.
Your opinion. It's your opinion.
It's my opinion.
But the comedy community will tell you otherwise. Because here's the problem. If you're going to step into another genre, you got to humble yourself. And T.I. approaches comedy with the same bravado he approaches rap. That's a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
Humble yourself.
I agree with you. I thought T.I. was funny, right? I may die one day.
Huh? Definitely die one day.
No, but I may die one day of laughter. I don't know if nobody...
Well, then I'm going to be the one to kill you.
Of laughing, because I'm the guy they threw me out the movie theater, Eddie Murphy Raw. I went over there with the whole projects. Out of the whole projects, the security came was like, you're an asshole. You're the one that gotta go. I'm the one making the most noise in the movie theater. They threw me out the movie. I am a sucker for a laugh, like a sucker for a laugh. So I thought T.I. was funny.
But there's levels to this shit.
Well, I'm going to admit something here, too, that I've been noticing. I've been looking at and shit. In hip-hop, it's all about competition, right? So you got to convince yourself you're better than every other rapper, whatever the case may be. And so there's a bit of delusion and whatever. And so we start the podcast, and the first thing I do is start shooting. Like I want to smoke with all the podcasters, and I realized I got to humble myself a little because we just started this, even though we the rookies of the year.
I can't believe, well, I ain't going to say I can't believe, Aries go at everybody. But I guess what I'm saying is that, does Aries have a point though? Like with what he's saying so far, do we really have a point? I mean, part of me agree with it a little bit. How about you? Let's get back into the video though.
But I could see where people could look at it and be like, yo, this guy, but this just my heart. I've always been like a warrior, a gladiator to come out there for the smoke. But I realized the podcast is a different space. It's like everybody's smiling at each other. Nobody got smoke with each other. So I'm thinking top 5 dead or alive. Who want to jump out? Where's the smoke? Who we got? But that ain't what it's about. It's about having an opinion and bringing something to the people. So I get what you're saying with T.I. Go ahead, Kiss. What you saying?
I mean, you right and wrong. It's different kind of smoke. It's like behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes hate and smoke with this.
Yeah, but I don't
For
think
one, this ain't even our. We borrowing this space. Well, at least I am. You know what I mean? If you tell me podcasting or rapping, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last show. I like it. But, you know what I mean? As long as you can do both, if people start thinking you taking their jobs, I don't.
So you've been feeling a
I
little
don't want
hate
your
behind the scenes?
You don't? You just being boisterous. I'm just watching them from the side.
Have you ever dealt with this? Because you're one of the most liked
I dealt with
MCs of all time. Have
but
you
not
ever dealt
really,
with this?
I am, but I ain't. When it's time to go 300 Spartan, then I'm not that liked as I am when.
And just so you know,
Outside of
it wasn't just Cube that jumped on me. 50 jumped on me too because of that. Because of the joke I made about 50. You know what I mean?
See, but 50 and them niggas, they'll beat you up, Aries. I'm just keeping it real. Maybe Ice Cube is regular.
What's wrong with this guy?
No. I'm keeping it a buck. You run into them guys in the airport, they might do something to you. I had beef with them.
Well, that's cool.
So I know what the beef is. Is it one thing for us to just like certain guys you don't play with because they're gonna jump out.
Listen,
I love the comedians. I'm like,
it's no thing with
Joe. I don't ever pretend to be something I'm not. I ain't an Evans nigga. I'm a Huxtable. But best believe I keep some dudes with me too. The old Jews.
Now they gonna have to jump out.
A team of Jews.
I'm telling you.
A team of Jews. And I'll sue a motherfucker in a minute.
But Aries, I'm just I gotta be honest with you because you're my guy. You're on my album. I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I advocate for you every time I can because I think you're hilarious. But I do know where that could go wrong.
Well, of course.
That one. The Ice Cube, right. It is. Everybody, that one could go wrong. I'm promising you.
You put hands and feet on people too. Why you just acting like he don't do that?
That's a super
But it's not about that. He's a comedian.
Listen, let me tell you the joke. It was almost harmless. I was talking about how, anytime they make a brother play in a movie where he's a scientist or a computer tech, like 50 did in the movie with Stallone. I forgot what it was called, but they was in some prisons and glass cubes. And I said, you know what the difference between 50, the rapper, from 50 to computer tech? I'm a computer tech. I work with computers and do computers. I'm a computer tech. Glasses. Clark Kent, Superman. If you're a great actor, you don't need the glasses. Just do the performance. So that was the joke.
Aries Spears has said what he said. He's standing on business. But definitely coming at 50 and Cube is a dangerous territory to play in. Do you agree? Leave it in the comments section. Let's talk about it. It's your boy Kaotic 1. This is the KMHP TV YouTube channel. If you like what you hear or you see, make sure you light that button up so you'll know when the next one drops. Till the next video, I'ma holla. Peace.